Faced with our potential mortality in our late 50s and the knowledge that life is short, we had limited good years remaining in this life journey of ours. It was clear a life change needed to happen or our time was going to run out. We'd worked hard our entire lives, raised a blended family, and raced on the hamster wheel like pros, all with the promise of more of the same until we left this earth. We took a giant leap of faith, grabbed each other by the hand, and said goodbye to our big house and lucrative income to retire to our little cottage in the woods, a shed, really. We're turning our 336 square foot, one-bedroom cottage into the tiny house of our dreams and a life worth living. I'm Christine. This is my husband, Mitch. Welcome to my tiny retirement. This is our story. Okay guys, so I just came out here, out in the garden. Yes, I am in my bathrobe, but check this out. Have you guys ever seen Egyptian walking onions? Last year, I don't know if you guys remembered, if you remember, but I was not real hopeful. They didn't do much. Look at that. These things have exploded. Egyptian walking onions are known for their bulbs forming on the top. Now they've also got bulbs, you know, down here, down in the base. But look what these crazy things do. And now some of them are starting to flower, so if I want to do anything with these, I have to be cutting these really soon, like probably today. So this was what I was doing. I just wanted to share that with you guys. And then we have this mess. This is my contaminated bed compared to the one next to it, which was not contaminated. I mean, look at the difference. This was that bagged soil. And apparently Mitch's solution is he wants to just dig everything out of here and just put straight manure in it for the next couple of years. Okay, so this is an early treat. Can you see that beauty? I need to get out here and give these guys all some calcium. This one, another early treat, but look at this. Can you see that? This is actually, oh crap! Oh no, this was actually two tomatoes. I mean, two flowers side by side that formed one tomato. So this was probably not going to be a good tomato anyway. Bummer that I pulled it off because I would like to try. But check out the garden. We've been pulling some carrots. The Trogon lilies, you can see, are about to explode and be beautiful and gorgeous. They're much taller than I expected. And you can see we have some nasturtiums growing and flowering. There's a beautiful red one. Actually, two beautiful red ones. Let me show you. Can you see those? And this is a black strawberry cherry tomato. It's new from Baker Creek this year, so I thought I would try it. And it's looking beautiful. Looking beautiful. Oh, and here's a black brandywine. This year, the black brandywines that I planted, they are all doing excellent. And as you can see, I have green bean flowers on this whole row, this whole middle row. So we're about to have some beautiful green beans. Carrots, shall we? This is actually the bed that we pull Gerard's little carrots out of. He loves them. this size. So I'll bring those inside for him. I'll bring those inside. Let's check. Oh, this looks like a good one. Let's see what's going on over here. Look at that, guys. Purple dragon. Beautiful. You see my peas over here? Right in front of the hammock that is not quite set up yet. Look at the peas. These peas should be easily. Now, yes, I have pea pods coming. Okay? And they are delicious. They taste good. But these peas right about now should be at least 3 times taller. They should be 3 times taller. This was the very first bed. This was the first bed that was contaminated. We've been eating them, but I don't know if we should. And then look at this craziness. This is where we had our potatoes last year. And yeah, there's something eating them, but it's not gonna hurt anything. Growing right up in the middle of my celery. Oops, guess I'll go this way. In the middle of my Swiss chard. Potatoes just coming up willy-nilly. There we go. See, I told you. I'm in my house coat. I'm in my bathrobe. Who does not garden in their pajamas on occasion? So I've been working on the garage. And as you can see, I don't have my gimbal. I just came out and happened to have my phone in my pocket when I saw the beautiful flowers. And I'll show you those at the end. I'll put those at the end of this video. I want to talk to you guys about something pretty serious. Okay, but before that, I need to tell you I'm working on the garage. Did I tell you that? Did I just say that? I haven't had enough coffee yet. And I have made quite a dent in it, and I'm very happy about that. But as you guys know, if you've been following my Facebook at all, I have blown my knee. I swear, this stuff did not happen to me when I was in my 30s. Seriously. Blown hip, blown knee. So I'm just taking it easy on my knee. I think I just overextended it. I just strained it, whatever. I'm not all that worried about it. So if you guys have been following me, back to what I was starting to talk about, if you guys have been following me on Facebook at all, first of all, I need to apologize. I've been very quiet. I haven't put up any videos. This is my first filming in almost a week. And usually I film every day. I lost a friend over the weekend. Last weekend. Actually on Mitch's birthday. So I kind of went dark after that. It was one of those friends. I've known him my whole life. He was like a brother to me. So that's where I've been. I've been in mourning. I've been grieving. And trust me, I'm still grieving. He's a very big member of the community. We're a small town. My class, my graduating class was not even 100 people. I don't think it was even 80 people. No matter where I was living in town, in the country, no matter where I was living, anytime I would come back to visit, he'd want to get together. He was like a brother to me. He was a hero. He was a veteran. He was in the Air Force. He fought in the first Gulf War. And he used to tell me that he'd wake up in the morning and you could see a yellow, orangey mist going through the whole campsite, just rolling through on the ground. Well, he ended up with a medical discharge because he needed a liver transplant. He was a pilot. He was a prankster. He was a prankster. I came back to visit one time. I think Mitch and I were living in Indiana. Might have been Michigan. I can't remember. We've lived so many places. They're all a blur right now. He sent me a text message. He knew I was in town. Sent me a text because my car was parked downtown. I was having lunch. He used to like to put hot dogs in people's under their windshield wipers. I don't know why. I don't have any explanation for it. Wilty old hot dogs, cooked. I don't know why. But you always knew he'd been there. I was going through my first divorce. And my ex showed up for visitation with our daughter. He had brought his mummy, but yet left his mummy rather than come to my house with her. Left her at the local pizza joint, the local, it was, a small restaurant. You can go in, there were tables and arcades and, there were machines. Left her there for some reason. I had no idea. Well, after he left with our daughter, John showed up at my apartment. And he said, "You need to show me something. Needed to show me something. Come on." "No, you don't need your purse. Come on, let's go." So, okay, John, he's one of my best friends. Okay, show me something. Better be good. There better be a glass of wine involved. He took me to the local dive bar where everybody kind of goes and has a beer, meets up. "Hey, how you doing?" "Yeah, I just stopped in for a beer. I'm heading home." So we walked in, and he, points. He points. And I look up. There's my ex-mother-in-law's license plate, vanity plate. I'm like, "What did you do?" And he said, "She's bad-mouthing you. She's bad-mouthing you." I'm like, "When did she do that?" Because I didn't even know she had come into town. He said, "Well, she was sitting down at Vance's and she was bad-mouthing you. Tell all your friends." John got on his motorcycle, pulled up in front of my house, where the ex was, picking up our daughter for a visitation, unscrewed the license plate off the back of the car. They got stopped on their way home for not having a license plate. And I can still hear John. I can still see his face. I can still hear him. "She can't come into our town and start talking about you like that. Not you." We got her. We got her. The license plate is still there. I have huge regrets right now because John kept texting me, "Hey, why don't you and Mitch come on down to the Legion? Have a cold one with me." "Oh, I can't right now." "John, I'm not dressed. I can't. I'm still in my pajamas." Or I'm already in pajamas. I brushed my teeth. "No, I'm tired. I can't do it." And he texted for, ever since we moved back here. Ever since we moved back. "But come on down, have a cold one." "Yeah, they're having a dance. Come on down. Come on down." I'll save you a dance. I'm the best dancer in town. No, he wasn't. Come on, bring your guy down. I want to have a beer with Mitch. Come on down. Go have the beer. Just go have the beer. It was funny because I chimed in on his page. We were all of us classmates were, the old classmates were chiming our memories. And his mother used to always say, whoops, I gotta switch how I'm holding you guys. His mother always used to say to me, why don't you date my Johnny? You're a good girl. Why don't you date my Johnny? And of course, John and I were like, ew. That'd be like dating my brother. And he's like, yeah, that's just weird. Mom. Well, she said this in front of his girlfriend at the time. And she chimed in, and some other friends, they chimed in like, oh my gosh, I remember that. I was there. He said that right in front of Deb. I remember that. And then my old boyfriend chimed in. Yeah, she said it in front of Chris's boyfriend too. So we're all having quite a good chuckle about that story. So, thanks for letting me share some memories. Go have the beer. Just go do it. Life is short. Just go have the beer.